Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Desiree. I do all things budgeting, and y'all, let's talk about the first paycheck for the month of July. So we are budgeting off of $1,514.83. And that's after, doing all the things that I do before making the actual budget. When it comes to the fixed expenses, and then we'll talk about this whole AC unit, air conditioning unit thing, and then we'll talk about the rest of the budget. So, when it comes to the fixed expenses, we are doing $35 for AT&T, which is half of the monthly payment for AT&T. We are doing $60 for Nashville Electric Service, and I'm pretty sure once I tell y'all this story, the bill will in fact go up, so we'll see. State Farm is getting $130, which is half of the payment, and Term Life, I'm not saving anything for that. When it comes to housing, we are doing $600. Of course, that's not how much I pay for rent. Hopefully you all can hear me because I took my Bluetooth out and I'm pretty sure you can hear the loud noise in the back, possibly. Cricket, AT&T, same thing. It's under the same company. $59, and all together we are budgeting $884 for fixed expenses. And then we have $630.83 left. Let's go ahead and talk about debt. Okay, y'all, when it comes to debt, we are doing just the minimum payment. Well, the half minimum payment on the card, which is $203. I've already paid that bill when I got paid on Wednesday. And when you all see this video, I am recording it on Sunday and I am uploading it on Sunday as well. Y'all, it's been a mess. When it comes to the retina specialist bill, I am going to go ahead and do a payment plan. Of course, I can pay the bill in full, but remember, I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow, which I may cancel, and I'll tell you why. But for right now, I'm thinking about just doing the payment plan, and when I get done paying the bill, it'll be paid in September if I'm not mistaken. So altogether, $262 with $668.83 left. Let's talk about variable expenses. No, let's talk about savings. Okay, y'all, so remember, anytime you get paid, you always want to save something. $5, $10, $20, $2, save something. Everything adds up. When it comes to saving, I am saving $50 for SoFi. When it comes to Ally, we have $55.83. And then for a Navy Federal Savings account, I am sending $5. And also $10 that went to Capital One. I did Zelle it to Ally, which is why it's on a line by itself. So we have $120.83 with $248. And it's $248 instead of $250 because I wanted to make the savings a whole number, pretty much. Okay, let's see if I can go ahead and get through this video. So I went ahead and put my paper back in next to the pre-budget, and they pretty much look almost the same. So that's not bad at all. When it comes to the variable expenses, before that, y'all, I might as well wait until the end. So when it comes to the variable expenses, and that's Travis Charger. When it comes to the variable expenses, we have groceries for $200. We have gas for $20, and that's because I have gas. And spending for $28, which equals to $248. Now, since yesterday, I really haven't been spending any money, and let's talk about the AC unit. So, y'all, yesterday when I was at work, the air was on, always set for automatic. It was, I don't know what temperature it was on, but it was cold enough for me to have on a thin jacket. And I was thinking, I I got on my jacket, but it's some hot, blowing on my face. And I asked Travis, I was like, do you feel something hot blowing on you? And he was like, yeah, I do feel something hot. And I'm like, okay, let's see what's possibly going on. So while I was at work, I was also in the process of, washing dishes, doing all the things and whatnot. So I was like, okay, we need to call, or I need to call maintenance. And with yesterday being at the hours and air condition problems, heat problems, refrigerator problems, leaky toilets, especially if you only got one, is considered an emergency. I was like, let me call and see if somebody can come up here. And I was thinking, well, maybe it could be the air filter, which I haven't had one since the last time they changed it or whatever. So call maintenance, and I always think for some reason that they never get my message. So me, Travis, the dog, already left the house because it was literally thermostat showing hold on. Okay, so we go ahead and leave the house because it was already showing like 85, 90 degrees up in here. And I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and leave. And I called the maintenance people, and the guy called me back. Well, he said he called me back, but y'all, I did not realize my phone was on airplane mode. Why is my phone on airplane mode? So I had already called back because they didn't call me, within 30 minutes or so like they normally do. So I finally got 2 calls, and the guy was like, I was thinking, okay, they already got a key to the house since they brought me the right key from when they changed the locks and whatnot, but apparently the key they have isn't the right key, but that's okay. So I was down the street from the house, well, we were, and I'm like, okay, I can come to the house. And he was like, you're going to need a new AC unit. I'm like, what? A new AC unit? So apparently the AC unit that we have here for my apartment, or our apartment, whichever one, the AC unit for our apartment is pretty old. So they have to get a brand new one. So in regards of getting the new one, they can't get one until Monday, which isn't bad because Monday is tomorrow and today is Sunday, which thank goodness I'm off, which that's why I'm canceling my dentist appointment tomorrow because too much is going on and I don't have time. So getting a new unit, and in order for us to stay in the apartment, they did bring a window unit, y'all. So we got a window unit, and when I say that thing is blowing cold air, like it's cold up in here. I had them to put it in the bedroom because that only makes sense, right? Why put it in the kitchen? It would take literally forever to cool the kitchen and the living room down, and who wants to sleep in the hot? Because no. So AC unit is in the window, and we're like the only apartment that has the AC unit in the window, which looks very, very, very funny. But hey, at least we got air, right? Y'all, I haven't used a window unit. It's been at least 10 years, literally. Like, I was a teenager when I last had a Windows unit. But that's my little spiel, and y'all, we did go to Trap House Wings last night, and I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen and show you what I had and show you what Travis had. And he gave me 4 of his wings. He only ate 3 of the 6, and y'all, between yesterday and this morning, well, yesterday and this afternoon because it was after 12 since I ate, but since then I've had 13 chicken wings, and y'all, they were good. Adding pictures now. But other than that, that's the budget. Trap House Wings did not go into this budget. For some reason, Saturday I was like, I wanted some chicken wings and I want some good ones. And I couldn't find any at the store. So I was like, we'll just go somewhere and grab some. And that's how we ended up at Trap House Wings. And I'm going to get the money from Fun because they, all the meal itself was a nice price. It wasn't cheap at all. But y'all, I am happy. I am full. And tell me what you think about the paycheck breakdown versus the pre-budget, which is almost the same. Not bad at all, right? I think this budget is going to be perfectly fine, especially, when stuff happen. I notice when things happen, when, crazy stuff happen, you want to pretty much save every nickel, dime, penny that you have, which the only thing I've spent so far when it comes to groceries is $41, and that's when I went to Walmart the other day. But have a happy Sunday.